All right, let's read through example 4 here, highlight the key terms and figure out what we need to find. So it says, Fiona wishes to set up an annuity. So she invests this much money, which pays this interest per annum compounding monthly. She is unsure of the terms of the annuity and wishes to do some research. She has decided she should withdraw $800 per month from the annuity. How long will the annuity last? Give your answer to the nearest month. So we're after how long it will last for. So that means we're after N. How many payments will she receive? What do we know? What we know here is that my interest rate is 1.35. We know that the present value, now this is where you have to be careful. She has invested $54,000. That's going to be negative. It's the amount of money she's putting into the annuity. It is no longer in her pocket. So it's going to be 54, if I can draw my fives a bit better, 54,000, and it's going to be negative, people, negative. The payments that we're receiving is $800. Now this is going to be positive because this is the money that's coming into her pocket. What's the future value going to be? Well, the future value is going to be 0 because we're trying to figure out how long this thing will last for, so when it will hit 0. We're also told that it's compounding monthly and she's receiving payments monthly. It will be 12/12. So remember, PPY and CPY will always be the same. So let's now come to our finance solver and see if we can solve this. So menu 8.1. We don't know what N is, so we leave it blank. We know that this is 1.35. My present value will be negative 54,000. My PMT will be 800. My future value will be 0. My PPY will be 12. Tab, tab, tab. Hit enter. Now we're going to write this in, but we're going to do so unrounded. Make sure you always put it in unrounded before rounded. So this is going to be 70.2399 ... So what is this telling me? This again is where you have to be careful about whether or not we round up or we round down. And what I recommend you do is actually try it out. So let's round it down to 70. So what I'm saying here is after 70 months, she has no more money in this thing. After 70 months, she has no more money. Well, let's figure out how much money she's going to have after 70 months. I hit enter. And as you can see, I've got a positive value here. And the positive value is going to be $191. $191. Now, remember, she wants to withdraw $800 per month. $800 per month. As you can see, I don't have left in the account more than 800. If I was to do it after 69 months, I would have 990. Well, that clearly is more than 800. So that means I can do it for one more month. But if I do it for one more month, I'm going to be only left with 191. So that means what this is going to be is it's going to be 70 months. And the last payment is going to be different. The last payment will be different because I have to also get rid of this 191 and the interest generated on that. But I can be sure that that's not going to exceed 800, even once I account for the interest that is generated on that. So it's going to be 70 months, but the last month is going to be a bit more than 800 to make sure it's all gone. Again, you have to think it through in order to get that right answer. And what I really recommend is you just try it out. So what happens if we rounded it up to 71? What would be the case then? Well, as you can see, now I've got negative money. I've taken out too much. If it was negative, if it was 71, now, I've taken out too much money now. That doesn't work. Because remember, a positive FV means there's still money left in the account. So if I was to make it 71, it's no good there. It's no good. All right, hopefully that made sense of this question here.